Another video today, one more tap bar. This is my 5th time recording this, so if it seems kind of slack offish, I'm sorry. But I'll try to be as direct as possible with fragrances, assuming that you already know what you want. But if you don't, I will give you the rundown on how to do this very quickly. Step 1, just so I don't spend too much time because I'm tired of recording this. Best website for buying any type of fragrances. We'll use... I don't like using Xerjoff fragrances, so we'll use Instant Crush as a good example. So Instant Crush is a warm, spicy, woody, amber fragrance compared to Baccarat Rouge 540 many times in the Mancera line, but it doesn't compare. 4 out of 408, people love it, so you know there's going to be a crowd-pleasing fragrance for sure. Winter, spring, not for the summer, you can tell. Fall, day, it's really self-explanatory when it comes to this stuff. So the pros and cons in this are kind of AI generated based on what the world thinks and what other people say about it. Good example of this is alluring, complex scent, very complex, smells like BR540 and many other notes too. Leaning slightly masculine, disagree, this is very feminine, but that's a con. Your note breakdown, if you like mandarin and gingers, you could definitely smell the orange in here and the ginger very strongly. And the amberwood, this is what's compared to ambroxan. It's not ambroxan, to BR540 is the saffron, the amberwood, the jasmine. That's why it really smells like BR540, and I can confirm that it does smell like BR540 a lot. So, as you can tell, the votes here tell you that it does. So that confirms. And if you might like this fragrance, then you're most definitely going to like BR540. You're going to like Arabian's Tonka for sure. And it tells you this stuff too. Amber Fever, absolutely you will. Don't go for these comments. Just look up YouTube reviews, really, when it comes to these fragrances, or try on your own skin, because nobody has your skin. Gender, unisex, definitely agree. Price, definitely okay. Manceras aren't pricey at all. Sillage is how far it projects. Longevity is how long does it last on your skin. So long-lasting, definitely agree. Sillage is strong because this, again, has that DNA of BR540, so it's going to push really much. And you don't want to wear this in the summer, right? Yes, so see, you don't want to wear this in the summer. It's too strong. So let's say I want to try this fragrance of Instant Crush. There's 2 websites that I use. I'm not going to share the screens of these because I'm tired of holding on my phone and showing you guys. Twisted Lily, Decant X. If it's an expensive fragrance, go to Twisted Lily #1. If it's not that expensive of a fragrance, go to Decant X. You can try using Twisted Lily, but I like using Twisted Lily because it's New Jersey. I'm in Connecticut. It's right here, close to me. So I like using Twisted Lily. So Instant Crush by Mancera. We just type it up on the top bar. And you guys are just going to have to take my word for it. Instant Crush is $5 a sample, okay? And with Twisted Lily, you pay for their shipping always, all the time. So let's say shipping's $5, you're paying $10 for the sample. Okay, do I want to pay $10 for a 2 ml sample, or do I want to go to Decant X? And again, this is not doing counterfeits. I do not want to put you in a situation of buying counterfeits, so that's why I'm showing reliable sources only. So 2 ml is $7.79. So really think about it. You're paying $5 here. You're paying 2 ml $7.99. If you're using honey, get honey on your computer if you don't have it, because it will give you discounts automatically and ring it up for you. Right now in honey, there's one called, I think, is Jeremy 15. It gives you 15% off of everything. So 15%, $7, probably gonna be like $1 or so. So that's $6, free shipping. So $1 extra, and you get it shipped to your front door. And that's not bad at all if you really think about it. You're only paying $1 for shipping, so buy it from Decant X. Good example of that. Now, if you want to buy full bottles, because you like it, for an example, you try it on your skin, you like it, now you need to figure out how many milliliters is enough for you. For me, 2 mLs is enough. That's going to be probably like 15 sprays. So usually how I spray is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gives me like 3 wears. And if I test it on a test strip, that's 1 spray, so probably gonna be like 2 wears. So that should be enough for you to test it, give it 1 wear, give it another wear, see if you like it. The first is just a trial run to see how the base notes fit on you. And the second run is, okay, now we're getting to the compliment factor. What do other people think about it when I'm wearing it and I'm going out for errands? Just making your wear count. That's what really matters. Because the first spray is for yourself. The second spray is for everyone else to spray. That's how I like to do it. And for me, 2 ml is enough. For me, 1 ml is not enough. That's like 6 sprays, 5 sprays. Spray it once. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 wear. Yeah, not going to do much for you. So you need to figure out. There's 2 ml, 3 ml, 5 ml, 10 ml. 5 ml will probably last you a week of wearing. So if you need a week to really wear something consistently to give it a decision, then go for a 5. 10, you can probably wear it for a whole month. It's like, for me, it's like half a month, to be honest, because I spray 5 times. Yeah, but I'm not wearing it consistently, so 10 ml will probably last you a month if you're not wearing it consistently. Okay. So you need to figure out how much is enough for you. So now I want to buy a full bottle. Where do I go? Decant Perfumes, Olfactory Factory, so olfactoryfactoryLLC. And the third one is Jomashop. Jomashop, make it your last visit. olfactoryfactoryLLC, make it your second visit. And Decant Perfumes, make it your first. Or if you want to go something first, GiftExpress is a really good one for men's era Montel fragrances. 100% for sure. Or Decant Perfumes for Montel men's eras, make it your first visit. Because I think I found Montel's there for like $50. So you want to go to Decant Perfumes always for your men's era Montels, because you'll get them for like $50. Really, really dummy cheap. And that's a really good price for them. So let's say I want to go to... Don't go over eBay. eBay is risky. It's only good if you're having samples. So we're looking for Instant Crush. So I would probably use GiftExpress. So we go to GiftExpress. It's going to have a little spray bottle with a G in the middle with a diamond on top. So Instant Crush. So this one's $90. Which isn't bad because it retails for $150. They gave me a coupon for 5% discount, so that leads it to $80. So let's type in Instant Crush. Mincera. We're just gonna type it. Max Aroma is $99. Fragrance Net is $81. That's not too bad of a price. $94 on Jomashop. This you wanted to make Jomashop last. eBay says it for $80. Aura Fragrances, AURA Fragrance is a really good website. Aura Fragrance, they're selling it for $65. I've tried their stuff; they're pretty good. Seems like the best price right now we have for Instant Crush is probably, just off the first glimpse of it, is Shop and Beyond. See, that sounds suspect. I wouldn't trust Shop and Beyond because they have it for $70. GiftExpress with the 5% coupon, $80. That's not a bad price for it. Fragrance by CA, you have to pay for shipping, so I wouldn't trust it. Reliable, but they're in Canada, so like you're paying for shipping, and it's slightly pricey to be quite honest with you guys. So I'd most probably trust. Sorry, I'm trying to rush my words, and that's not how it's done. Olfactory Factory has it for $90, so I'll probably trust that $90. Or whatever I said before. Let me go back to GiftExpress. $80, yeah, with the 5% coupon they just gave me. Honey, you know, so you probably want to go to GiftExpress and buy that whole bottle. You don't have honey on your desktop, get honey. This is what GiftExpress looks like. I love this website when it comes to Mintera Montels. Super, super great. And yeah, basically for the most part, that's what I like to use. And you get the full bottle in, and that's it. Second way you can save money on fragrances is just buy the dupes. If people say buying the dupes is a lot better, just buy the dupes. Is out of my whole sample collection, as you can see, I have a lot of samples. This is what 1 mLs look like. They don't last that long. Again, I don't like buying 1 mLs, but if I'm in a craving of wearing something and I just want to try it just for the heck of it, I buy them. So these are what 1 mLs look like. Creed Aventus cologne. I tried this. Doesn't last long on my skin at all. So that's why I like buying 1 mls if I'm really just not feeling the fragrance, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Oud for Greatness. So when you pop this off, as you guys know, I have this dupe of it, which is Blare Oud. Sorry, I'm just trying to pop up the calf right now. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed. Hopefully none of this goes into... So... Oud for Greatness smells similar, really similar to this. Really similar. It's just this is slightly stronger on the patchouli. The Oud for Greatness is just ever so slightly sweeter to the lavender. If you guys like this, I have Haultain 2, which I bought a pack of 3 samples for $20, which is a ripoff because that's a 5 ml for $20. You can go to Decant ads, get it for 15. Get it for 20, and then use honey and get a 10%, 15% discount. And you get a 5 ml for $17 instead of getting a 1.5 times 3. That's 3. That's a 4.5 for $25, something like that. And you're missing on 1.5, you know, it's just common sense. But this stuff is really good. But it's very punchy. And that's what I mean by clones are just, they're just in your zone if you want anything really. Atomic Rose cologne. My girlfriend wears this a lot. It just reminds me of her. Amethyst. This is Atomic Rose cologne by Initio. So it's a clone of it. You always want to buy clones. Good example of clones, obvious clones. Together With You Always. Got this at TJ Maxx for $15. Together with Stronger With You Intensely is probably like $110. It's a designer fragrance, super popular. This smells exactly just like it. Just let it sit. Spray is kind of ass, but you don't need Stronger With You Intensely when you have Together With You Always, because it just smells just like it. Good example of this is this is Amouage of Reflection, but this is Amouage Affection. I got this at TJ Maxx. As you can tell, that label right there, you guys will recognize that with the TJ Maxx fragrances. Very neroli straightforward fragrance. I love it. Super fresh. Again, paid $15 for this. There's it right there, $15. And didn't even need to buy a sample of it. I tried it, have a whole bottle of it, and I can wear however times I want. And it's good for gym stuff too. Your next route of buying clones is little houses like this. Vocal Performance on Amazon. I wanted to try Alexandria the Saint, didn't want to buy a sample, so I bought this for $25. Oh. And I just love this stuff. Rosy. Oud, I think it's oud. I think it has oud and lavender in it. Something about it. I just love it. And that's how you can buy fragrances too. Another one, the house that I recommend for buying dupes from. I don't like their prices personally. They're always running sales, but I tend to disagree with them. Action Nova. I have to make a video about this. I most probably will. Action Nova. This is the dupe of Rehab by Initio. So when you see the notes of this, it might come off a little bit designerish or Spice Bomb, the regular. But I've tried the Spice Bomb, the regular. Smells like it. But Spice Bomb regular is more towards the tobacco. A little bit too manly. This is more unisex, more luxurious, more approachable. My girlfriend can wear this. I can wear this. The Spice Bomb, regular Spice Bomb is not kind of unisex at all because of that tobacco. But you get 1 fluid ounce of this. 30 mLs. 1 fluid ounce can probably last you a year of doing 5 sprays. So I don't tend to go a lot. That's why I like having a collection, because I don't tend to go through my fragrances a lot and put a big dent on anything. But you want to go with stuff like this. If you don't wear a lot of fragrances, you don't want to start with this stuff because you'll just run out of them super quick. You want to build off your collection with getting these. Because if I have my daily wear is this, and my daily wear is this, and for the winter time I have Illusion Intense that I got from TJ Maxx, and my winter fragrance is also Cocktail Intense, then you might want to go with the duo fragrances because you have room, you have room to expand and to really try fragrances, but you don't want to build off of those small ones because you're just going to go through with them and put a dent like this in them, and then you're gonna be like, oh, and I want to save it, put it aside, and you don't want to do that ever with a fragrance. You always want to wear them, because that's what fragrances are meant for. They're meant to be worn. You know, you don't want to just let them kick in the side and look all the way full. A good example of that is I'll admit it, I haven't put a big dent on this since I got it, and I really, really, truly wanted it. Is Gentleman Givenchy Intense. This is the EDT Intense. Really, really good fragrance. Iris forward, fresh, powdery, just very soft. Very, very good fragrance. But you don't want to end up in a situation where you don't wear any fragrance at all and it just collects and it's a full bottle and it's been sitting there for years. Because that's the worst feeling ever, is when you spend a lot of money on a fragrance and it just sits. A good example of that is I have a travel size of Coach Black, and my girlfriend got me this. I think I got it. Either way. And it just sits. It really just sits. So maybe I can just kick this in the car. Well, actually, this is a pretty big dent. Give it a second. See right there. But this really just sits after I use it maybe a couple times. And it's sad. Truly, truly sad. So you always want to make sure that you're using a fragrance when you're trying it, and you go through with it completely. But if you end up with a collection like I do, then the duo fragrances, your 1 fluid ounces are perfectly fine. Buying dupes helps too. Taxco by Milestone Perfumes. Milestone Perfume is a good house if you get it at TJ Maxx. This is a very rose patchouli straightforward. That sprayer is actually fantastic. I love this scent. It's a tuxedo fragrance. When you dress out, you go out, you look fresh, you look good. This is what you want to wear. And I always buy dupes all the time. Because again, the last thing you want is buying a $300 fragrance. I paid $144 for this because I did 2 things that I did before buying a big bottle. I thought about it. I tried it. I went through a 5 ml sample of it, and then I'm like thinking about it. Did I like it? And then a week later, I'm like, I'm still thinking about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy a full bottle. And that's what I did. I gave a sample to my brother, because again, when you have fragrances like this, you want to share them with the world. You know, you want to share them with your family so that you feel good about yourself and you're not just lavishly spending your money on fragrances, because you're sharing them with other people in your family. And that's what I tend to like to do a lot. So this is Ambroxan, minty, lemony. I love this stuff. Great summer banger if you want to wear this in the summertime. That's what you want to do. Again, once you start developing a collection like this, I would personally start with samples first, and then making your way up from samples to bottles, and then from bottles making your way up. Let me be specific. Dupe bottles of fragrances up to cologne fragrances, and then your actual fragrances. You don't want to build off of designer fragrances and niche fragrances first, because you'll realize that you'll get broke super, super quick. So my first fragrance is actually, look at this. Cedra, not Cedra Posa, Aun Lemon Mint. This is a fresh, woody, lemony. There's no mint in this, but woody and lemony for sure. Magnetic cap. When you have stuff like this, 4 fluid ounces will last you super, super long time. You don't need anything else. Signature scent worthy for sure. I was actually supposed to sell this to somebody, so that won't be in my collection anytime soon. But I already have most of my signature scents here. You want to develop your stuff off of dupes, clones, then into really, really expensive stuff. Because you don't want your whole collection to be expensive stuff, be broken, be like, oh, no, I can't afford this and I can't afford that. No, buy the dupes first, look at the reviews, sample first, and then go ahead and buy the big bottle, you know. And if you believe it's signature scent worthy and you truly, truly love it, put your money towards the actual thing. If you truly, truly, absolutely love it. Me, I was getting curious with coffee scents. I saw this for $30. So this is Halloween Man X. I got this off Amazon for like $25. It's a whiskey, coffee, sweet scent. Kind of reminds me of Pure XS by Paco Rabanne. It does. But I love it. It's a dumb reach. You can just throw on and just let the trigger go, you know. It's great stuff. What else can I say? I mean, once you start developing a good collection of fragrances, don't fall into the rabbit hole of buying a lot, because you end up, like I said, with bottles that you don't even touch. Like me, I don't even touch Macarena Herrera Cabal. I don't touch this. My girlfriend absolutely loves this, so maybe in date nights I'll spray a little just to impress her. You know, because we all, guys, girls, have fragrances that we want to impress our partner with, or our date that we're going out with, or family too, you know. And they say, oh, you smell so good, what's that? You know, you always have that stuff. Oils, perfect for if you don't want to wear your fragrance. You can just roll the ball right here, roll the ball right here, here, behind your ear. And you're not trying to offend anybody. You're just trying to smell yourself so that you have that edge off. You know what I mean? What else can I say? Don't get hyped up off these subscription boxes. I have the subscription box with Scentbird. Back in the day, they had rumors about being fake stuff, but they really upped their game quite a lot. And this is Must Therapy, and sometimes they can run really good deals on their 8 mLs. 8 ml for Must Therapy is like $35 to $36. I paid my subscription, got 65% off. That was $15. For 8 ml of Must Therapy, I paid $15. That's really good. And literally an 8 ml will last you, for me, half a month. And I don't even touch this that often. I only touch it when I feel like, okay, I want to smell fresh laundry in a very neutral scent. So that's another way, is subscription boxes, but only for the really expensive niche fragrances, like Blonde Amber by Christian Clive, I think his name is. You want to use those subscription boxes for the really stupid, crazy fragrances. That's what you really, really, truly want to use those subscription boxes for. Because if you realize stuff like Individual by Mont Blanc, you know, this is $30 at TJ Maxx. If you buy a sample of an 8 ml of this for $30, you're losing out, because you could have just bought the whole bottle, 1.7 fluid ounce, for $30 at TJ Maxx, maybe even $27 if it was on sale. You know, you want to use it for the niche fragrances, like I said, Sadly, Dirges of Vicento, and Magnetic Blend 178 by Initio, Side Effect. You know, you want to use it for those, because those are the ones that are super pricey, and when you get that discount on top of that of 65%, you're gonna be like, whoa, that's a really good deal, especially for 8 ml. I'll leave you guys with that. I'll show you guys my whole collection. This is what my whole collection looks like. So I got my samples up here. The ones that I actually go through a lot are right here. These are kind of like my ones. My duos are in the back. They're going to be kind of pricey. They can be like $30, but you got to deal with the punches sometimes. My favorite one that I put the biggest dent on, I was showing you, is this one right here. The one has the biggest dent. The one that has the least of the biggest dent. This was actually the first one's Side Effect. That was pretty decent. Dent on it. Bless, this is really good. This is Sandalwood Milk Scent. The ones I'm really liking a lot, Grease Charnel, BDK. This is Black Phantom by Killian, and the Absolute Aphrodisiac by Initio, and the Rehab by Initio. These ones I'm really enjoying a lot. If you guys are looking for a clone, I'll give you guys a clone really quick. That's a green tea. Nope. It's this one. This is Cream Coffee Adobe. Sells similar, not very close, but slightly similar to... This is a really good example I'm talking about. Amore Cafe by Mancera. Really, really similar to it. Gourmand coffee. Really, really good stuff. And like I said, you can do this on a budget. You just have to be wise with where you spend your money. Be wise on the ways that you do it. You know, you want to pay for samples first, obviously. Look up the notes of Fragrantica, and after you try it on your skin and you like it, you can decide to buy a 5 ml to give it a good couple of wears and see if you really, really truly like it. Because you might like it, but then might not think about it later on. So buy a 5 ml sample with a little twisty thing. Bring it with you. Wear it a couple times in different settings. And then if you're like, okay, I can see myself wearing the whole bottle, buy the full bottle on eDiscount Perfumes, jomashop, olfactoryfactoryLLC, eBay, but it has to be a good seller again. or follow your Facebook groups, but you run into the fact of scams and stuff like that, and you don't want to get yourself scammed. So just try the other websites I just told you. I'll keep the video short for today. I love y'all, buddy. Love y'all, and I'm out. Wish you guys luck in the journey of fragrances. I'm gonna give you guys a couple discount codes I just used. So Decant X Jeremy 15, Decant X Jeremy 15, Curly for Twisted Lily, Gents 10 for Twisted Lily, and I think it's Thanks 15 for Scent Decant. But I'll verify those. But I'm pretty sure those work. So peace out, guys.